Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 to my Hero Collectible card game tutorial that I posted last week. Last week we covered the basics of how to play. If you didn't see that video, I'll have the link in the description. But today we're going to cover a more advanced topic, which is the keywords. There's two different kinds of keywords, keyword traits and keyword abilities. And we're going to cover both real quick, and hopefully by the time this video is done, you guys will have a better understanding of the game. First up, we're going to cover keyword traits because this is going to be fast. Keyword traits are printed on the card, usually in white, and they basically have no impact on the game, to a point. These keywords are ally, charge, kick, punch, range, slam, weapon, and taunt. These keywords tell you what kind of attack the attack is, and other than the fact that other cards usually require a certain keyword to affect a card, they don't do anything else in the game. For example, Stain. Stain's says enhance. This weapon attack gains +1 speed, and if it deals damage to your opponent loses 1 life. That effect can only be used on an attack that has the keyword weapon. Another example is Izuku. His enhance is discard 1 card. Your punch attack is +1 speed, +3 damage. Again, he can only use that effect with an attack that has the punch keyword. Other than things like that, these white keywords don't really affect the gameplay at all. Next, we have the keyword abilities. These do impact the gameplay because these are abilities and effects that are live on the card, but they are just in keyword form. They aren't printed on the card. There's 3 different kinds, and they're all color-coded. Blue ones are basically continuous. They're always live as long as they're on the card. Orange are enhances. That's why they're the same color as the word enhance. And green are responses. So we're going to start off with the blue keywords. First up, we have combo. So combo is usually followed by parentheses, and there'll be a word in the parentheses. The way combo works is all the cards that have combo have an additional effect that you can only gain if you satisfy the effect of the combo, which means that the card you're playing has to be after whatever is in the combo. For example, Texas Smash. Texas Smash says combo punch. That means Texas Smash has to be played after a punch or a card with the punch keyword to be able to gain its combo enhance, which is combo enhance gives it +4 damage. If you play it after either first or after a non-punch attack, or some cases your card can get flipped face down, the combo would not work. There are some combos that will have multiple conditions. For example, Blood Moon Rending. Blood Moon Rending says combo, weapon, comma, weapon. That means in order for you to get the combo ability, this has to be played as your 3rd card after 2 more weapon cards. They don't have to necessarily be attacks because there are a foundation with the word weapon on it, but it has to be the 3rd card in order to gain its effect. Next, we have Flash. Flash just says that when you play an attack and the attack resolves, you skip the enhance step and go straight to blocking. You do not get to enhance your attack at all, but your opponent also doesn't get to make it any weaker or slower. After that, we have Throw. Throw is a keyword that basically means if this attack is fully blocked, as in you block with the proper zone, your opponent still takes half the damage rounded up. It's basically a type of attack that will always damage your opponent, unless they use a special ability to prevent the damage, which there are cards in the game that can do that. Normally, you only take half damage if you block with an incorrect zone, but that's how Throw gets around that. The last blue keyword we have is unique, and unique just means if you have a card on your board with unique, you can only have 1 copy of that card on the board at a time. If another one is played, it gets destroyed. The next keywords we're going to cover are the orange ones. These are enhances. You use them during your enhance step as one of your enhances. So you would use it, and then an enhance step would pass to your opponent until it came back to you. Just like every other enhance, you can only use them 1 per attack, and these are extremely powerful. I'm going to explain 2 of them together because they basically work the same way, and then I'll explain the 3rd one. So up first, we have EX and Powerful. EX and Powerful will usually have a number after them. This is the rating of it. And the way it works is they both have the same cost where you pay the momentum, the cards that you built up under your character. And for each one, you gain a stat boost based on how many you pay and whatever the rating of the ability is. Again, for example, Back Alley Haymaker has EX2. What this means is for every momentum that you pay, you get +2 speed. EX boosts speed. So if you pay 1 momentum, you get +2 speed. If you pay 4 momentum, you get +8 speed. So if you build up enough momentum, it can get pretty fast and basically becomes unblockable. On the reverse, Powerful is specifically for damage. Same thing, you pay momentum, and for each momentum you pay, you gain whatever the Powerful rating is added onto your damage. So for example, Howitzer Impact Cyclone has Powerful 3. So if I pay 1 momentum, it's going to gain +3 damage. If I pay 4 momentum, it'll gain +12 damage. In which case, it can get to an insane number and just kill your opponent. The last orange keyword that we have is Stun. Stun, again, will have a number afterward for the rating of it. And what Stun is, as one of your enhances, you can force your opponent to commit X number of foundations, X being whatever the stun rating is. Your opponent gets to choose, you do not get to choose, but this is a good way to force your opponent to commit their foundations, making it harder for them to block your attacks. The last keyword we have is green. It is a response, and that is Breaker. What Breaker does is when you block with a card that has the Breaker keyword on it, in response to blocking, so after the block succeeds, your opponent's next card that they try to play this turn gets +X difficulty, X being the Breaker rating. So for example, Ice Storm has Breaker 2. So if my opponent's first attack, I blocked it with Ice Storm, I activate Breaker 2. Now their next attack is going to get +2 onto the difficulty along with +1 progressive. So say they try to play another 5 difficulty move. It's going to be +1, so it's a 6, +2 because of the Breaker, now it's an 8. So my opponent needs to check an 8 to be able to play this card. This forces them to either commit more resources to play the card or to basically have to pass their turn, because if they fail to check, their turn immediately ends. Well guys, that's it for the keywords. I hope this helped you guys understand a little more of the game, a little more of what I was talking about in my last video. Again, if you just stumbled upon this video and you want to learn how to play this game and you want to understand more about this game, link to my original video will be down in the description, because I will be putting more My Hero content on the channel and I would like for you guys to really enjoy it. If you guys enjoyed this video and want me to make more explanation videos, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to do that. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those will also be down below. Pretty soon I'm going to be playing My Hero on stream once I get more people to play with online, and I would love you guys to join me. That's twitch.tv/Zaffico. But that is it from me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.
We gon' ghost them when we pull up with them shells. Hop out the surface, we giving out them L's. I'm with that psycho, we raising hell. I'm motorcycle, no Akira, I'm out for mail.